All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Summerfield and Bad Boys TV coming to you live from the 2021 CSI BCA World Championships. We've got a women's match here. I believe it's ladies 8-ball singles. It says gold. I don't know that there's more than one women's bracket, but I should probably look into that. We have Crystal Mars versus Roxanna Alton. Roxanna's in the blue shirt, and Crystal will be in the maroon. Got a race to 5 here, 8-ball. We're getting started a little bit late, but thank you for tuning in. Coin flip, and it looks like, I don't know who won the flip. Looks like Crystal's to break. Still early on. It looks like this is second round on the winner's side for the women. Crystal is from Anchorage. She plays at the Anchorage Billiard Palace, and she breaks with a BK Rush. That's pretty much the best on the market at this point, and she shoots with a Jacoby. She just wants to get out here and have fun and shoot well. And she's given a whole bunch of love out there and for John Mosiri, and says appreciates the support. And big shout out to her family and friends back home, and she says she misses you. So Crystal with the opening break here. I'm going to be getting a couple things together here, so forgive the silence. Looks like she's breaking off the rail. Head ball break. Man, it's really easy to come across the face of that ball and scratch on the side. So a solid break, though, man. She hit those balls terrific. Let's see here. Look up these gals, Fargo. Crystal is a 471. A pretty competent player versus Roxanna. Alton. It's a 425, so pretty close match here. 50-point difference is significant, but you know, at the little bit lower levels, under 500, you see a lot more fluctuation in Fargo. So we'll see. I'm not sure how established they are. 415 games in the system, so pretty decent amount. I didn't see what happened in that last miss, but it brings Crystal back to the table. All right, so trying to nudge that 5-ball over the other side of the table. Still got a cut, but it's a tough position to cue from over there. We're going to... Looks like probably trying to play safe under that 15 ball. That's a really nice shot. I think she leaked out just a little bit, leaving the 11 open, but still a good shot. I really like that idea. She accomplishes a couple things. She breaks up her treble balls, and she puts her opponent in a difficult spot. Let's see what Roxanna can do with it. Again, this is Roxanna Dawn Alton. She said her nickname is not Dawn, but I'm not allowed to discuss that. And she plays out of the Breakers League in BC. She also plays with a Predator and a Jacoby. Yep, definitely that Predator shooting cue. Probably 14 to the 12. You can play it easy enough. Look out, 2-ball. Nice shot. Boy, she's in a great position here. For a 425, she shoots really strong. Drills that ball. Probably wanted a little more up table on that left side. I think she might have blocked the 15. Hopefully she can see it. I'll try and peek around here. Looks like she is calling the 15. Want to play this nice and easy. Try and play that 13 in the side after this. But it's hard to just slow roll this. Yeah, I know that move. Hit it a little too firm, and all of a sudden you don't really have a great pocket for the 13. She's lining up the bank, and she probably banks the ball stronger than I do, so let's see if she can make this. She's got a good gap between the 5-8. Got to get the cue ball out of the way. Wow, look at that shot. Holy cow. I have a feeling Roxanna's Fargo is going to go up significantly at some point soon. Drills that ball. Long 8-ball. This is tough. Thin cut on this 8. I really concentrate on making sure I hit this ball thin enough. I mean, I want to just make it, but if you hit it fat, a lot can go wrong. All right. That's what I was worried about. I was worried she was going to glance off the 5 and scratch, but worked out okay. That's going to bring Crystal back to the table. Great little run there, though, man. I thought she was going to get out. All right, nice little stop shot here on the 2. Yeah, probably 4, 5, 6. I want to make sure I'm not on the rail shooting this 5, and I don't get too far underneath it. So you don't want to drift too far down, but I think that's going to be good. That'll leave her a good angle. Cue ball's probably going to end up somewhere between the spot. Nope, but she's going to go the 6 first, and I think that's really smart. If you're confident in making this ball, got a lot more natural shape. All right, well, she does what she set out to do, and that was get good shape on the 5, but unfortunately doesn't pocket the 6. That's going to bring Roxanna back to the table. I really like playing the 8-ball in the upper left-hand corner pocket here, sending my cue ball forward and trying to land on the head rail so I don't leave anything if I do end up missing. But at that point, once I come up with a plan, that's when I put all my energy into just making that ball. You can't forget to make them. And believe me, sometimes I do. Again, this is Roxanna. She's given a big shout out to Rebecca Hugan, to Dawn's Elementary Journey, to Scoregasm, and Venus Envy, and the Queens of the Galaxy. Oh, man. Just hanging that ball in the jaws, and she executed that shot perfectly. That's exactly what you want to do with a two-way shot. And yeah, not a lot of great options here. You have to go for this bank, and you got to make it. So this is a pretty makeable bank. We certainly know Roxanna can bank. Let's see what Crystal can do with it. The one thing she could think about is she could think about slow rolling and try and get behind the 5, but at this point, it's really close to the rail. That's a tough shot. Takes a lot of control, and if you miss, you're not even shooting to win. That's tough. So I like what she chose here. I like that she's banking that 5 ball. Probably going to clip the 6 towards that lower left-hand corner pocket. Oh, my goodness. Look at this shot. Get in the hole. Wow. Will do or die, and she missed by a couple inches. Excellent try, though. Roxanna's got to make sure to stop this cue ball. She may play off the right side of it just to make sure she gets that rail, but that 8 ball's deep. She barely missed. So second chance here. Looks like she's lining up low on the cue ball. There you go. Follows through. Perfect. Taking down game 1, Roxanna. And she's to break. Well, this has been a blast. It's wonderful being here. Thank you for joining us, everybody out there. This is Summerfield with Bad Boys TV. We are sponsored by Diamond Billiard Products, fabulous Littman lights. I don't know if you guys have seen this Littman, but they're incredible. I like to say changing the way you see pool. By the BSN, the Billiard Shopping Network, and OB Custom Cues. They got a booth here. If you're here in Las Vegas, check those cues out, man. Phoenix is one of my favorite shops on the market. They got some great customs. And brought to you mostly by all of you. Thank you for watching pool. Thank you for coming and playing pool. And thank you for hitting that like button and subscribe. We got pool coming to you all week this week, so please let us know if there's anything you like to see. Yeah, join us in the chat room. We'll be on there trying to say hi. There is a little dollar sign there in the chat room, too, if you feel like supporting us, the commentators. And, yeah, most of all, thanks for tuning into pool. Pool is cool. Head ball break, nice spread. Everything kind of stayed on that lower part of the table and nothing fallen. So the good news is this is not looking like a run-out table to me. I think I want to be stripes here, but there's just not a great opening shot. I think the obvious opening shot is the 4-ball, but boy, he got trouble. 3 balls in trouble, 7 balls in trouble, 1 ball's in trouble, 6 doesn't have a pocket. And yeah, I mean, even if you're breaking those balls out, it looks like you're breaking them towards the left-hand side of the table, and got a cluster of stripes down there. Mike D told me yesterday that there's times where he will just miss. Intentionally miss and not really let his opponent know. And I have not thought of that as a strategy. I'm usually going to try and play safe in this situation. But the intentional miss and kind of make them deal with the clusters, hope they don't get out, is an interesting way to approach it. Boy, I tell you, with the angle she left herself, I really like taking the 5 now and going right into those balls. You really got to shake something up. Queuing over this to get to your 2-ball, which is kind of your bailout ball, might be a mistake. But let's see what you can do with it. Boy, both these ladies pocket the ball really, really well. Stay out of there. Oh, man. And she was getting herself back into a great position on that 5-ball again. So, excellent shot to make that unfortunate scratch, and that brings Roxanna back to the table. Tricky business for Roxanna also. I like what she's doing, though. She's going for a treble ball first. And she's in pretty good position. She's hoping to draw back for that 9-ball there, I think. I like this because I'm just going to knock my 15 out right now. Looks like she was thinking the same thing. I'm probably not going to take the 12 right now. I'm probably going to take the 15 and hope to get better position on the 12 to get to the 9. Yep, I think she's thinking the same. Nice shot. From the 9-ball, I don't know. I'm going to try and save the 14 for my key ball, so I want to get all the way down table here. Well, I'm going to play this with low outside, some low right, and I'm going to hope to go foot rail, left side rail, through the 314 cluster. Looks like she's just coming straight back. Look outside pocket. Barely misses that ball. Man, a tough action here for Crystal. She is in a good position, though, to take that sharp cut on the 5 and deal with that cluster. I know it's scary. You're coming right back in there, probably contacting the 8-ball first, and you got a big pocket in the lower left-hand corner, but I think you kind of got to take what the table left you and make something happen here. All right, here we go. Man, great shot. And she just peeled that whole rack apart with one shot. This is tricky, though. You got to think about taking the 3-ball at this point. The 7 runs you into the 9-6, and that just could bury you underneath there. She could be trying to draw off it. Looks like she's going to play with top and try to readjust those balls again. And that worked out great. Excellent shot. Lined up on the 6. Probably not going to pop out on top of that 1. Probably just going to follow forward and then take the 1 in the upper left-hand corner pocket, 3 ball in the upper right-hand corner pocket, and then the 8 ball in the lower right. Hits that ball, tries to get around it, and I guess that's why I like laying up and taking the long shot on the 1. It can get you in trouble there. Crystal's got options, though, and she's proved she's an excellent ball pocketer. So she can take this bank. She can take the long cut on the 3 ball down there. Boy, those scratch pockets are big down there, though. I think she's gotta bank this. Tough decision. All right, just looking at the cut. Looks like she's drawn off that rail, so playing the back cut. All right, I like that idea. And the 3 going in that side pocket, but definitely not what she called, and that is going to bring Roxanna back to the table. Boy, she's in a pretty good spot here. A lot of natural shape going on. 10 leads right to the 14. Some people would probably play 10 to the 9. 14's a pretty good key ball. I think she likes that. The only thing that's weird about this is where the 8 ball's at. So you just want to make sure you don't get too low on this. Well, that's an interesting turn of events. Oh, I thought that 14 was going to block the pocket. And Crystal here coming back with a big pocket in that upper left-hand corner. But not sure how she's going to get back for that 8. That's pretty straight, and she's going to have to leave herself a long cut. Or she's going to have to force something to happen, and I don't like forcing from this distance. A couple Crystal fans out there in the chat room, thanks for tuning in. Glad you guys are watching. Both these ladies kind of joked around that they were nervous before the match. Oh, but I tell you, they're not really playing that nervous. They're shooting strong. I mean, pocketing the ball really well. I had to say something right before that shot. Commentator curse. But yeah, I've been really impressed with the quality of play here. So bringing Roxanna back. She's 3 balls away from taking a 2-0 lead. She tried to make that side pocket last time. She's got another shot at it here. Does have to move the cue ball a little bit. Because, yeah, it's not. She's just going to drift right on top of that 9 if she doesn't do something with it. All right, so pushes around it. It's got another shot on the side if she wants it, or she can play that 9 up in the upper right-hand corner. I think I like the shot in the upper right-hand corner. Barely misses that ball. And yeah, that was a tricky spot. All right, giving Crystal another chance here, trying to make it 1-1. But she is steep on that 1 ball. I can't tell if it's frozen to the rail. If it is, that's pretty makeable. If not, just got to think about playing safe here. I'm going to have to watch the replay there because she must have cut that ball in, and that did not look like an easy shot. Leaves herself this bank. I like to play this pretty soft. Oh, man, don't do it, don't do it. All right. Excellent attempt there. goofball. I'm watching this rewind because, oh, I think she does play it rail first. Wow, she didn't even play rail first. She just cut that ball in. Holy cow. All right, back to the task at hand. Sorry, I got distracted. That brings Roxanna back, tries to bank that ball. Oh, man. And, yeah, that was do or die, you know. She was in a tough spot. That was a way harder bank. That leaves Crystal pretty dead straight here into the side pocket. Trying to make it 1-1. Derails it. Well, we got a match on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent shot there. That's going to bring Crystal back to break. All right, we got some Don fans out there, too. You hear the applause from the TV table over there at the CSI Predator Open. It's been a really cool event. I don't know if you guys are following that one as well, but some pretty quality players, I tell you what. Some of the best in the world over there. And some great pool playing played over here as well. Like I said, this is Crystal Mars out of Anchorage, Alaska. And she is playing against Roxanna Alton, and she is out of BC, the Breakers League. All right, like we said, this is a BK rush, breaking off the rail there. Head ball break. Doesn't come across the face of it this time. Very good, adjusted from last time. Unfortunately, doesn't pocket a ball. But man, was that solid contact. You just hear those balls explode out there. So terrific break there. Unfortunately, doesn't pocket a ball. And that brings Roxanna back with a good opportunity here. Guess I like solids here. Oh, gosh darn it. All right, so misses that opening shot, which, you know, you're disappointed in when it happens, but sometimes it's the best thing in the world that can happen. It kind of puts the pressure back on your opponent, and with a table like this takes a lot of mental energy. 8-ball on the small table is a really, really challenging game. It takes a lot of control. You really got to develop a strategy and then adjust every single time, because if you play like I do, you just don't get exactly where you want to be every time. Rinse and repeat. All right, so looks like she's starting out with that 2-ball. Again, I think I want to be stripes in this situation, but I can see that. All right, getting the 6 over there. Hopefully that combo lined up for her, because that's going to be tough action over there. 5 isn't in a terrific position. Oh, maybe the 4 passes the 13. And if it does, she might be in a pretty good spot here. Unfortunately, I kind of want to play this shot with a little bit of strength. And if she's cheating the pocket, trying to rub that side rail, this is a scary shot. And really doesn't have a whole lot else. So it looks like she's just going to try and stop it, play the 3 next. Oh, and just clips that ball. All right, well, that opens things up quite a bit. Looks like Roxanna's obvious opening shot's going to be the 10-ball. Her 13 is in a pretty precarious situation, as well as her 12-ball. Can't tell if the 12 passes the 1 in the upper right-hand corner. I'm probably going to start with the 10 and drift forward for the 14 next. The 13 also needs to be dealt with, because I don't think it passes the 5 or the 3. Nice and easy here, yep. Lining up for the 14 next. I'm hoping she's going to look at that 13 ball, because Now's the time to deal with that. She might be pushing forward for the 11 next, though. It looks like that's what she's trying to do. Oh, just doesn't quite get high enough there. Maybe going for the 9. Okay. Nice thing about playing this 9 is it's going to help you deal with the 12 ball right now. So hopefully she's thinking about punching that a little bit and clipping that 12 ball. You want to make pretty full contact with this 12, otherwise you're pushing it towards a 4. Yeah. But a great opportunity here. Play that stripe in the lower left. Is it 11? If you can do that, you can stay on the right side of the 15 and then carry down for the 12 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Ooh, nice try. Gets a little ahead of herself, or I got a little ahead of myself. Yeah. Looks like she's kind of stuck shooting that. Either the 6 or the 1. A lot of felt between her and that 1 ball, though. I think the 6 is a pretty simple shot that close to the pocket. Looks like that's what she called. Good shot. Ooh. Man. Tough action. Lands on the 3 ball. I don't think she shoulder hooked to the 1. I think she can hit the 1. But that doesn't really do a lot for you. Can kind of get you in trouble. Last thing you want to do is knock that 12 ball in front of your 4. Might end up just making that 4, though. Okay. Unfortunately misses the 1, but does make her 4 ball. And Roxanna's got her work cut out for her. She's got to do something with that 13. And I don't believe it passes the 5. Yeah, this is no walk in the park. 15's real close to the rail. You got to hit this with a bunch of outside to avoid clipping the 12. So this is kind of a slow speed, low right-hand English shot. I don't know if right's going to cut it. I think you're going to end up clipping the 12. You do, but she looks like she's all right. Probably got to take the 11 ball next. This is when I really start thinking about that 13. Might be looking at that 12 on the side. It's hard to say if that passes the 3 ball. Well, it looks like she thinks it does, and she knows better than I do. Nice shot. Holy cow. Threads the needle. Maybe she's thinking about the bank on the 13. Yeah, it's really easy to get in the spot where you just want to keep making balls. But boy, I get myself in a lot of trouble doing that, I tell you what. All right, draws the ball beautifully. Gets back on the 13. I do think she would have had to bank it still, but nice attempt at that shot. All right, Crystal back to the table, and she's got her work cut out for her, too, with that 7 ball. I think if she plays the 1 first, follows down to take the 3 in the side pocket, then takes the 5 in the lower right-hand corner pocket, I think she can get underneath that 7. Nice easy follow shot here. And trickles that ball in. Playing for the 3. Looks like she's got a little bit of an angle here, and this is really tricky to not get stuck behind that 13 ball. I know that I undercut this ball a lot because I'm trying to stay with a full hit on the 3 and not get stuck behind that 13. Just got to play with this with some top spin, and not very hard. she may elect to try and break out the 7 off this 3 ball. Yeah, boy, it's so hard to stay underneath that. Looking at the bank here, this is when I really want these players to think about playing safe. It's so hard, though. You just get dead set on wanting to get out, and I know that feeling all too well. Looks like she might be thinking about a safe here, playing off the 5, maybe under the 7-8. Maybe she was lining up a bank here, but I'm just not sure where. I don't think the 5 sneaks by the 13 to bank in there. I think she's lining up a safety. Oh, man, okay. That was a pretty sophisticated shot there. She did a great job getting behind the 7-8. It looks like she was trying to wrap the 5 around to get in front of the 13. Didn't quite get there, but she succeeded in a big way because she can play the 13-11, but how do you get back on that 8 ball? There's just no pocket for it from there. So Roxanna's got some work cut out for her here. And Crystal, that was a terrific safe. I know that it didn't pan out with the 5 ball, but it was absolutely the right idea and barely missed the execution. All right. This is when I really think about playing safe again. I like glancing off the right-hand side of that 7 ball and then hitting the foot rail and coming back up to try and marry the 7 ball. Kind of a one-pocket shot there. You got to really stroke this and withdraw if you're trying to come back. Looks like she's trying to dig in. Oh, maybe she's banking this ball. The back cut is scary. Oh, wow. Look at that stroke clip it. No way. Man, these women hit the ball terrific. I can't believe that she didn't clip that 7 and got in the pocket, but what a great shot on that. If I am Roxanna right now, I want to use my ball in hand opportunity to break out the 8-7. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up on top of the 13 ball, and I'm going to play the 13 in the side and try and go directly into the 7-8. I know I got another duck on the other end, and hopefully I'm going to nudge that 8 ball towards the lower left-hand corner pocket. Looks like she's going to wait. A lot of players don't like to move balls around. They know they can get shape, and she can get shape underneath it, but she's going to have better control than I have to get under there because I know I screw that up a bunch. Oh, my gosh. Well, I got a delay over here to show me the replay. Sorry, someone was yelling in the room, so I missed what happened. But both balls disappearing in a scratch. All right, so dead straight shot on the 7. You really do want to make sure you don't over-roll this and leave you too long. Ooh, I just saw the scratch. That's a heartbreaker. Great control. Excellent shot. And Crystal with an excellent opportunity here to make it 2-1. Boy, she was about to be down 2-0, and now to take a 2-1 lead, that's a big swing. Really want to take your time here. Great shot, back of the pocket. right. Will you guys hold down the fort for me? I got to go check in on somebody really quick, and I will be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in here. I'm Summerfield with Bad Boys TV, and we are coming to you live from the CSI BCA World Championships. All right, Crystal taking a shot at that 2 ball. Unfortunately, rattle in the pocket. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 balls up there. It looks like everybody's undecided. That must have been the first shot after the break. I'm going to take solids. I like starting with the 5 ball. You got to deal with the 4-1, but yeah, got all kinds of possibilities there. Oh, and followed it in. I'll be darned. Well, an excellent opportunity here for Crystal. That's an unfortunate scratch there for Roxanna, but if that 4 passes the 1, she's in really good shape. That's where I'd start. Looks like that's what she's taking a look at. Even better. Play the 1 now. You've got more natural shape on the 4 ball. I need to take some lessons from these ladies. They both shoot really strong. Great shot. I want to try and stay off that rail, but boy, that just took care of both her problem balls right now. Looking at that 3, I know it's tempting, but man, you want to get that 4 ball while you can. Look out, side pocket. Ooh. I swear these side pockets are twice the size on small tables. It feels that way anyway. Unfortunate scratch there. I really like her opening shot. I think she got out of her line, not taking the 4 right there, but I think she got a little bit straight and would have had a hard time getting to the 6. Roxanna with her work cut out for her here. This is where I want to look around and figure out how I'm going to play safe, because I don't see myself running these balls without having to. If she can start with a 12 and go into the 9-10, that opens up a lot of opportunity. Guess I look at it the other way. I probably want to try to play the 12 on the side and follow into it as opposed to draw into it. But like I said, she draws the ball really well. All right, makes good contact. I think she still got the 11. Unfortunately, moves the 10 into a tricky spot and still don't have a pocket for that 9 ball. Guess the 9 goes in the side if you can get to the right side of it. So 13 still in a little bit of trouble too. And this is where pausing to make sure you make a plan. Because, boy, you start making those balls. And Crystal's proved that she has some good strategic saves under her belt. So I really want to put myself in a position where she can't bury me. Probably got a follow on this. Nope, she's drawing. Does a great job getting back up table. I'm not really sure what she's going to do here. Looks like trying to play the 9 off the 7, maybe. I like that shot. Oh, she was trying to go right in there. Stay out of that side pocket. Gosh darn it. All right. I like lining up like this. Taking that 6, drawn into the 7. Oh, man. Unfortunately, just clips it. She wanted to catch the back side of that 7, not the top side. I think if you're trying to get out here right now, I think you kind of got to start with the 4 ball. But boy, oh boy, getting to that 7's tricky. Could try and play the 2. Come around 3 rails, left side rail, head rail, right side rail, and come back into it. Like we said, Crystal's got a good safety game, and I think she might consider just clipping that 2 ball and trying to stay underneath it down there. I might consider trying to make the 4 ball and wrapping around 2 rails to try and get under the 2 ball right now. Looks like she's going to try and draw back. And now you got less of a look at both your balls. That was a tough call, but not sure that's going to work out for her. All right, at this point, I am knocking the 4 ball towards the lower left-hand corner pocket. I'm going 2 rails to come back up to the head of the table and hoping that she's not going to drill that 13 in my eye. Excellent execution. So again, gets that 4 in the way of the 13. Doesn't leave quite as much separation as she probably wanted to. But, yeah, not a great shot on the 9 ball. It's tricky stuff. So a nice shot there by Crystal. And she did want to give a big shout out to John, for all the love and support, and to her family and friends back home. Again, out of Anchorage Billiards Palace in Anchorage, Alaska. And this coming to the table is Roxanna. She's giving a big shout out to Rebecca Hugan, to Don's Element Journey. Gel Moment Journey, Scoregasm, and Venus Envy. She is one of the queens of the galaxy. All right, so it looks like she was trying to play safe there. Boy, this is a tough decision. If you bank the ball like she does, I think I'd bank that 4 ball right back and try to break out the 7. But that's a tough call. If you miss that ball, you open up her only tied up ball. Looks like she's playing safe, and I think that's a really smart shot. Gosh, you don't want to tie your ball up, but it ties her ball up too, so. At this point, if I'm Roxanna, I'm going to play straight through the 9 ball, and I'm going to try and get on the back side of this 8. Ideally, I'd like to leave my 9 close to the side pocket so I have an easy breakout. She's, man, terrific shot. Yeah, boy, and at this point, Crystal's got a tough hit. I think the easiest shot here is 2 rails into the 4 ball. Maybe she can see the edge of the 7. And if she can, I think that's a very smart shot. So she opens that ball up. She blocked. What a terrific shot. Man, Crystal has played really, really smart. This is a great safety battle. Yeah, nothing doing offensively here for Roxanna, so I think she's going to have to think safe as well. I like... Yeah, I like clipping off the bottom side of this 10, going to the right side rail, and back up to the head of the table. But this is... it's tricky. All right, so she's going for it. And that is a tough combo. Gotta watch the hit here. She's pretty close to that ball. Roxanna caught the point there. But I don't think that 7 passes the 4. I think she kind of knew she had a free shot there, so she wasn't quite as worried about that. If the 7 passes the 4, and she can follow through and get underneath to take the 4 back on the upside of the table. And I think that's what she's going to try. She can sneak that ball in. It's hard, though, because you really got to push through this, and you don't want to clip that side. All right, makes contact with the 4. I tell you what, worked out well for her. Roxanna kind of doesn't have a choice but to bank this 13 ball. Otherwise, she's kicking for shape. I mean, she could try and play safe off the 13, but I've seen how she shoots, and boy, she banks the ball really well. Maybe she can see that 10. I don't think so. Nope, I'm looking at it now, and she would have to bend the ball. So I think she's going to bank that 13 ball. All right. Well, that worked out well. If I'm Crystal right now, I'm playing that 7 past the 4, and I'm going to try and get right in that armpit of the 7 on the rail. Or, sorry, the 4 on the rail. All right. Well, didn't quite get to the 4. I do think she shoulder hooked the 10. She did. So the only obvious shot here is on the 9 ball, and I tell you that is one steep cut from that distance. So let's see what Roxanna elects to do. I think she could probably bend around that 4 and make the 10, but that just doesn't really get you much. You're stuck in that upper right-hand corner. Yeah, I like how she's starting here. I think playing the 9 ball, I like to play this rail first with some inside. And it just kind of throws that ball right down the rail. Look at that. I mean, she just cut that ball beautifully across the table. Gosh, got herself really straight on the 13 again, which is going to make for a tough 10 ball. At this point, even though you want to do something, you want to get to the other side, You really just got to roll this forward and take the gap between the 7-8 to play the 10. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Oh, God, that's a heartbreaker. Might have got a little jerky on that stroke, but that was a really big shot. That's tough to do. That's going to bring Crystal back to the table with 2 balls to go. Unfortunately, Roxanna made one of hers in the process, so nice little stun draw shot. She just wants to give herself a little bit of an angle so she knows she's not shooting the 8 from the rail. This is an easy one to overdo. She just hit that perfect. Nice little stun draw. All right, 8 ball, lower left-hand corner pocket. Here we go. Pockets that ball beautifully, taking a 3-1 lead. All right, Crystal to break with a 3-1 lead here at the 2021 CSI BCA National or World Championships. This is worldwide. We got players from all over the place. Pretty cool. Right now, we got one from BC and one from Anchorage, Alaska. Neighbors up north. Both these ladies, I think they both break with a BK, and man, they hit the ball really, really square. I need to have these guys teach me how to break. That was a phenomenal break. Kind of broke back in, got a little bit of cluster, but look, man, I'm really impressed with the way she breaks. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 2 balls down. Looks like one of each. Not a real obvious shot. I think she's going to elect to go with stripes, but I think if you do, you got to play that 11 ball first. To be perfectly honest, I think you have to play the 11 ball first almost no matter what. If you do, and you can slide across that left-hand side and then back off the rail, you're going to have a nice, easy time getting to the 15, 10, 14. I think that 13 goes past the 4 ball to get to the side pocket. Let's see what she chooses to do. Well, I tell you, that's exactly what she wanted to do with the cue ball. Barely missed that ball. And that's going to give Roxanna the option. Roxanna with a much-needed opportunity here, down 3-1, trying to make this thing a match. These ladies are going to 5. I think I want to play stripes here still. I'm starting to wonder if that 13 gets around the 8 ball. And you know what? I don't think it does. So, and now you got, the 9-13 are tricky until you get to the backside of them. Oh, it did go. All right, playing the 15 next to get back to the 10 ball. Hold up, hold up. It's hard to tell from this angle whether or not she's got it, but I think she does. Ooh, nice shot. don't think she has the 13. Pretty tight on the 9 ball there, especially shooting over a ball. Probably going to have to take the 11. And that could lead to natural shape here on this 13 ball. Hold up. Oh, gets a nice little kiss from that 7 ball. If you can draw off this 13 to get to the 9, you're sitting awful pretty. It's easy to want to take that 9 in the side, but you really want to take it in the lower left-hand corner pocket so you can follow down for that 8 ball. At this point, to get shape, she's going to have to use the 7-4 gap. And that's just not an easy thing to do. Yeah, it's really easy to get just a little bit ahead of yourself. Oh, barely missed the cut on that ball. I tell you, she's not doing Crystal any favors, though. She got herself in a position where she could see the 8, but probably didn't have a pocket for it. And that's the problem with leaving 1 ball on the table, is the safety options are pretty endless. And at this point, not a lot doing offensively for Crystal. I think she's kind of got to consider playing safe. I would play off this 1 and leave her married to the rail, make her kick at it. Yeah. I don't think she wanted that double hit, but it worked out just as well anyway. Pretty doable kick here, but that side pocket's kind of in the way. I think I want to kick to the right side rail and down. The thinner these kicks are, the tougher they are to read. All right, she's going to call over there. I like that. Probably want to kick with a little bit of pace here so you can get back up. Wow. Nice shot. Gets a rail. All right, so Crystal doesn't get the ball in hand that she was looking for. And she might wait. She might play safe again just to try. You might as well. I think I would at this point. You can also play a two-way shot. You can play the 7 and carry it forward so that the 3-6 blocks the 9. Yeah, I might consider just banking the 1 back down to the lower right-hand corner and leaving my cue ball down there. Okay, taking her time. Definitely diligent, thoughtful players here. Yo.
Women's.
Yep. All right, Crystal here. Electing to take that 4 ball first, and like we said, definitely playing the two-way shot. I don't think she called safe, but making sure she kept that wall of balls between her and the 9 ball. Let's see. I play safe right here. If she wants to pocket the 1, she can, but I would just do a stop shot and make her kick. Looks like she wants to keep going, though. I understand that. Whenever you're at the table, it's a good time. I'll stop talking about the safety shots that I want to play because I'm a chicken, and I don't pocket the ball as well as them. Boom. The other factor here is that Crystal's up 3-1. She's got a little room to work, and she's looking to make it 4. But running out of places where she can play safe here. Yeah, at this point, you kind of end up being pot committed, and that 2 ball just isn't easy. Looks like she's going to play the 3 now. Maybe not. Maybe the 7. I like playing the 7 in the side here. good try. Ooh, man. She's going to leave a look. All right, let's see what Roxanna can do with it. She is going to go straight into that 2-8. She makes that 9 ball. Looks like maybe just into the 2, so I like to push through that to make sure I don't get stuck on it. All right, trying to stay on track, get this rack back to 3-2. Excellent shot. Gosh, she just hasn't gotten a break here. Yep, trying to take this bank. You definitely make this bank more frequently if you hit it with a little bit of pace, but I really like to hang that 8 ball in the jaws if I miss. Looks like she's lining up to spike it. Look at that bank. Oh my gosh, both these women have made some terrific bank shots. Excellent shot, Roxanna, making it 3-2, and I think it's her break. Crystal just informed me that they're going to take a quick bathroom break. Both players allotted a 5-minute bathroom break, so she's headed over there, and I'm going to take a little break myself. Don't go away. We'll be right back at the 2021 BCA World Championships. We're back here at the 2021 BCA CSI World Championships. This is Roxanna Alton and Crystal Mars going head-to-head. Crystal with a 3-2 lead in this race to 5. This is Women's Division 8 ball. Roxanna to break here. I am absolutely going to find out if these women are interested in giving breaking lessons. Spoke a little too soon. That one was, I don't think that was her best hit so far. She did make really square contact, wasn't even flirting with the side pocket. No balls falling for her, though. And this is going to be Roxanna, or Crystal, coming to the table. And big choice to make here. Yeah, this is tough. I like stripes, but I think the biggest reason is that's the obvious opening shot. If you can follow this down a little bit and try and play the 15 next, looks like that's what she was thinking. Didn't quite get there for that shot. Probably going to have to take the 12 next. Maybe she did. Maybe she's got a line on it. Yeah, that 14-9 is trouble. She's probably going to pop up, try and play the 10 ball next. Ran a little bit long on that one. I think that 5 ball might be in her way at this point. And not sure what she's going to do with that 9-14. I like playing safe here. I like glancing off the 9 ball, off that side rail, and just ducking under that 4. It's going to free up your two treble balls. 2 of your treble balls. She's got other ideas. Looks like she might think she has a line on the 10, or that's how she's going to play safe. Oh, caught that 5 ball first. Looks like good, clear communication that was a foul. These ladies both very good sports and very competitive players, man. I have seen some terrific execution. All right, starting with the 6. That is a problem ball. Unfortunately, that frees up her 14-9. And it doesn't deal with your 5 ball. I really want to get that 5 ball out of the way. But, I mean, you got to deal with the 6 at some point. Yep, she was right to be tapping that finger. I would be too. You jumping in? Holy cow. What a treat. It's not going to be just me. What a treat for you guys. Welcome to the booth, Mr. John.
Hey, this is John. There we go.
There we go. John, what's going on? How
Not
you
much.
doing?
Been a busy day.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are running around, man, oh man. It's been some tense moments out there.
Yeah.
Well, these ladies are playing great. Looks like we got a back-to-back ball in hand. This is Crystal at the table right now. Crystal's out of Anchorage, Alaska. That playing cue is a Jacoby. And, yeah, giving love to her family, friends, and wants to thank John for all the support and love. Let's see what she's going to choose to do here. I believe that she stripes. Yeah,
Yep.
starting with that 14 ball.
Try and get her 9 out of there also, maybe.
Yeah, I think probably try to push through that. It's really easy to forget about what comes next. You know, you focus on that breakout, and 10's in a pretty good spot, but there's an awful lot of balls in the way.
Yeah.
So hopefully going to play off the bottom side of that 9 ball and push through.
Yep.
And great shot.
Yep.
These ladies have been really, really impressive. I might take my 12 ball right now. Is that the 12?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Or the 15?
Oh, you mean
the one by the 1-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15.
I think I'd probably take that now. The 10 ball doesn't lead to much.
Right.
So the 12, you can have a better, or the 15, you got a better option to play some shape.
Yeah, because you can get back on the 10 or the 9
Mm-hmm.
off of that 15, but she's choosing to take the 10, probably come back to the middle of the table. Oh. Oof. She did not get where she wanted to, I don't think.
Yeah, that's a tough spot. Yeah, she's played some really, really impressive safeties, though, also, and I think that's the route she's going to have to go at this point.
And this is Crystal?
This is Crystal, yeah. Crystal is almost 50 points higher in Fargo, but I tell you, when you watch these ladies shoot, they look pretty evenly matched to me. I kind of like playing off the 13 right now and trying to duck under the 5. Looks like she's going to go for the bank. Yeah, it's easy to want to get out here, but you're in a really tough spot.
Yeah. I thought even if she made that, she wasn't going to get it in any shape.
Yeah. Well, and that's tricky. But the good news is you screw something up for your opponent. So
Yeah.
Roxanna back to the table with a lot of work to do. If I'm her, I like playing this rail first on the 4 ball so that I can break my 5-9 out. I like to play it with a good amount of pace because it's really easy to get stuck under the 5. And I don't think you have a whole lot of a choice. You can try and play the 6 ball right now if it passes the 15.
Yeah, it looks like a tight window.
Yes, it does. Well, how's everything else going? How's the mini room?
I haven't been over there today.
Oh, cool. What have you been up to?
Actually, I just came in. I picked up my girlfriend to the airport this morning. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Got a little free time?
Yeah, we just kind of chilled out. She got up at like 4 in the morning to make her flight. So
Oh, man.
she's napping right now.
That's a long trip. Where's she coming from?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma also. That makes sense.
Dealing with the time change and everything.
Yeah.
They told me if I wanted to work tonight, I could, or if I didn't. And I thought, well, we're taking tomorrow night off and going to Mystere.
Oh, cool.
So I thought, well, I'd go ahead and work tonight.
What is Mystere?
Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Where's that at?
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island.
Yeah, we're going to go eat at the Italian steakhouse there and then go to the show.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
What a fun day. Man, well, she had the window. Barely rattles that ball. I went to a pretty fun show last night myself. I'm going to go again tonight.
Yeah, I saw your message and where you had the car parked, and I was like, I hope he's not leaving it there.
I was just messing with you.
I knew.
Being a wise ass. You're like, no, go ahead and bring it back.
When I first saw the picture, it said level 3. I was like, oh, man, I got to walk up all them stairs or take the elevator. And then you said at the wherever you were. I don't remember.
The Virgin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, it's not very far away, though. I think I'll probably just take a cab tonight. All right. Taking that stripe. I'm not sure if she's cutting it in the side or trying to get past the 6. Cutting it in the side.
Boy, what does that leave her, though?
Yeah, it doesn't get her a whole lot. Well, she's going to be doing something off the 9 ball.
Yeah.
These ladies have both shot some really terrific bank shots, but you don't even have a pocket for the bank right now.
she's going to try and roll down here, yeah.
Well, that got very fortunate. That double hit
Yeah.
worked out really, really well. I can't tell if she can see enough of the one ball to try and combo into that 6. I think that's what I'd be trying to do. She might have a window through the 7-13 to get to the 6.
Yeah, I think she does. I can see it
Can you?
live. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how different it looks out there, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect window. Pops back out. I think that one ball gets past the 13 on the side. Looks like she's looking at the 2. I just don't want to wait on that one. 2 leads to either the 3 or the 5 next.
Yeah.
Scary thing here is you just don't want to overrun that and end up between the 9-7. It's hard to cut this ball straight and not hit it too hard.
Yeah, that's what happened. But
Yeah.
she still got the 7 there.
Yeah, still got the 7, sure enough. And hopefully stay to the right part of the table, and that's going to allow her to take the 3 in that side. As long as she's on the high side of the 3, she should be able to come over for the 1.
I don't know if that 1 does go past the 13. It might.
Well, the good news is she left herself in a great position to break it out if she's got to.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot. This is a lot more natural shot than it looks like. It's just scary because you're headed towards that lower right-hand corner pocket, but I'm going to cut the 1 in the side pocket. You're going to end up right between those 2 diamonds, and natural shape will just bring you back out. 3 rails. It looks like she wants to cut the 5, though. I don't blame her. Drills that. Get out there, get some shape. Oh, man. That's a very unlucky rub.
Yeah.
Other side of that ball, and she's in great shape.
Looks like she can see it.
She must be able to.
Yeah. Able to run her cue ball up to the top rail and back down. Oh. No.
Yeah, I didn't know she could see enough of it. Oh, but a great outcome there. This is, I mean, not an easy cut shot for Crystal, but if she makes this cut, she's got real natural shape to get on the 9.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of top English to get there between the 1-9. Definitely don't want to hit enough top to get behind the 1 or hard enough to leave yourself a very steep angle. Yeah, I'm hitting this to pretty much land on the rail.
Yeah.
Do you play quite a bit?
Not really. I've been on the road so much that I've been over the road for the last 5 years, and I stop every once in a while and shoot. But I used to play 5 nights a week, and
oh, really?
I just got out of the game there for a while.
Yeah, it's hard to find the time.
You can't park an 18-wheeler just anywhere.
No, that's for sure. Makes a perfect shot. Gets herself a little bit steep on that 9 ball. But definitely a makeable cut still. Don't think the bank is there. Unless she's banking it back at her. Yep, cut down the rail. Boy, this is a tricky spot. This is to go up 4-2 or to go 3-3. That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you got to think with just the 1-8 left and the 1 hanging. So huge shot here for Crystal Mars. Wow. Man. Well, she cut that ball just about perfect and put Roxanna in one of the only positions on the table that it's going to be hard to get out. Shooting over the 13 ball.
Yeah, over the 13, and she's can't get nothing to draw back or.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell for sure, but I might try to make that 1 in the side pocket just because you have such natural up and down shape.
Yeah.
But I can't really tell where the 1's positioned in according to the pocket.
It will go. I can see it.
Yeah.
She's going to definitely send the cue ball running.
Yeah.
To do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the big thing to focus on here if you're cutting it in the side is to not hit it fat. Oh, man. So she was just opting to take the little bit harder shot and unfortunately wasn't able to pocket it. And this is a great opportunity for Crystal. But not a walk in the park either. Do you try and stay on the right side of the 8 ball here, or do you try and go around to the left?
I would probably try and... I would stay on the right side, yeah.
I like that, too. I worry about the 1 being over there, but I don't like to force it over there like that.
Oh, well, she pushed it up.
Yeah, nudged it perfectly. All right, 1 ball away from going up 4-2 and getting to the hill.
Yeah, that's a big lead there to put your opponent under pressure, being on the hill. So
yes, indeed. Taking her time. Beautiful
she put
shot.
It in the hole.
Yep. All right, Crystal Morris going up 4-2. And I believe it's her break. Not sure where her opponent went. She might be using the restroom. All right, big one.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. Cirque du Soleil, huh? Were those expensive tickets?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of expensive.
Yeah. You guys got good seats?
Yeah, we're about 10 rows back. And I got me an aisle seat, so I can stretch the legs.
Got a little room? Nice. Yeah, that makes a big difference for us big guys.
Yeah. Yeah, today it was the first time I've got in the car and not had to put the seat back because you drove it last.
Yep.
I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And where the Italian steakhouse is there at Treasure Island?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we were looking at some other places, but we thought, let's just go there. Then we ain't got to worry about taxi or anything to go to a different casino. And I mean, it's rated okay, so.
Yeah, cool.
Read the reviews and everything. So we'll see how it is.
All right. It's a good spot. I think Roxanna's got the best break in the room here. She has hit the ball so square this whole time. Or sorry, Crystal.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that Crystal?
Yeah. Look at that break. I mean, that is awesome. And I want stripes. Don't have to deal with the 4-6. Got an easy, clear opening shot.
Yep.
Still a tricky little out here, but I like her odds. Yeah, I think if you walk around the table enough, everybody's going to choose to go stripes here.
Yeah. What match is this? Are they down to the finals or anything?
No.
Okay.
No, plenty of time to go here. I think this is second round. Isn't that what that says? Winner side, round 2?
Yeah.
So I like to follow this 13 down, probably take the 10 next. Tricky thing is you really don't want to be very low on that 10 ball.
No.
In fact, maybe you go the 13 to the 12 here. We'll see what she decides to do. Gave herself a great line on the 10. I think she's dead in.
Yeah.
And even though it's going to be tight, I like to follow it into the 9 because you don't want to leave yourself much of an angle. Because getting on that 12 is a little tricky. Gosh, great shot.
Yeah, it was.
Really excellent execution. And I like to leave myself low down here, so I'm just shooting off the 12. Oh, overran it. Did she overrun it enough? Or did she hit it perfect?
Yeah,
Maybe that's what she was planning on doing.
Yeah, that'll get her back up table.
Yes, it will. All right, so 12. Probably planning on playing the 15 next. As long as you stay below that 14, that goes. And then you got an easy way to get to the 14 on the same side. Easy to get ahead of yourself here, though, so.
Oh, she was thinking ahead, I think.
Overcut just a little bit. Gosh darn it. Well, an excellent opportunity here, Roxanna. Boy, it was starting to slip away there, so here's a chance to turn it around.
Yeah, her only trouble is that 4-6.
I can't tell if they're frozen, but do you know the shot here? If they're frozen and aimed at the rail, to go rail first and then catch the backside of the four, lurch it out. Pretty helpful. Looks like she wants to start with the 2 ball. It's a really nice draw stroke. Going to the 1 ball next. Maybe the 3. No, she's hitting the 1. Again, you just don't want to wait too long to deal with that 4-6. All right, the 5 ball.
Now she got to come back to this side of the side pockets. I mean, down low. And maybe go for the 4-6. Oh, she's going for a break.
Oh, it's a good idea. Yeah, that's when I want to play safe. Maybe it's more wired than we thought. Yeah,
that's what she's calling. She's calling the 6 up
if
there.
she hits the 4 ball first before the rail, that combo doesn't go. If she goes rail first, it's got a chance. So yeah, the idea there is you catch the bottom side of that 4 ball, and it's going to push both balls a little bit away from the rail before it cuts them. So I get to watch it here on the side of the monitor. Let's see how she hits it.
Wow.
Shows what I know.
But look at the leave.
Man.
Gosh.
Boy, just drilled that shot. What an unfortunate leave. She kicked a ball in earlier, too, that was just beautiful. All right, kick to that head rail, I would imagine. Try and call the 4 in the lower right-hand corner pocket. She might want to kick the other way. I like things to be as close as possible.
Yeah.
I try and kick it back in that right-hand side pocket, but queuing over the 14 to do it, it's just so easy to put some non-intentional English on there.
Looks like that's what she's looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Kick it short side.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're going over that 14. You know, you can just put so much unexpected English.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. Almost got it.
That's a good try.
Definitely a good try. Reading the cheering section in the comments over here. Glad to see both these ladies have some fans out there. Boy, Crystal really taking her time here. She knows how close she is, and man, Roxanna was so close to getting it back to 3-4 there. She's got to get down to that 12 ball. I kind of like overcutting the 15 now and trying to get down to the 12. Looks like she's trying to play the 14 first, and then you got a really nice just glance off the 15 to get down to the 12. Just got to make sure you pocket that 14. Falls. Unfortunately, got on the wrong side of this 15. She's still going to have to draw herself out of this.
Yeah. come back to this right side of the 15.
Yeah, I think she'll try and hit to the left of center. Yeah, and draw right down like that.
Yeah, nice.
Excellent shot. She's 2 balls away from this win. All right, 12 ball. Pushing forward. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a tricky one. You almost want to overcut that ball to play the pro side of that pocket to get up a little bit more, but she left herself great looking at that side pocket. This is for the set. Big 8 ball here.
And she put it in there.
Crystal Mars taking this one down. Holy cow. Excellent set, Crystal. And, man, Roxanna, this was a lot closer match than it looked like on the score sheet.
Right,
so, thanks a bunch for joining us here in the studio. This is Summerfield and John with Bad Boys TV. We're going to be right back. I got more action coming up. It was supposed to start at 3. I don't know what's coming up next, but stay tuned. We'll be bringing in pool action all day long from this 2021 CSI BCA World Championship. Thanks so much.